Just let me know when you have it up.
Yep. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of stuff. Episode.
Episode 70.
That one.
That one. The thing.
So, from my understanding, well, at least I don't know about DA, but this is going to be the sick cast because I know Ralph is sick. I'm now sick.
I'm actually completely better now. I'm just dealing with the aftermath of phlegm. That's it. Thankfully.
Yeah, I had a sore throat yesterday, basically a sore throat today. Now I'm just coughing a bunch, so I'm hoping it's breaking down. I've been working from home the last couple days. But as you can tell,
yeah,
you know when you can taste a cold?
Deal with that. Oh yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. It's lovely. It's not. That's a lie.
I honestly can say I felt this cold coming like last Wednesday, and it felt like after working the weekend at my overnight job, the manual labor job, it didn't progress as far as I thought it would. Even though I work in a freezer, like I felt better each day, and up till like yesterday, I woke up with like I had forgotten I was sick. Just not even a trace of it remained. I'm just spitting up a lot of phlegm. That's it. But so Mike, I hope you have the picture pulled up now.
I have it pulled up.
Okay, so me and Versus.
So the picture we were referring to. So RWBY Volume 5. Since it's just Ralph and I, we can talk about this.
Yes.
Currently, DA will be here soon. They been releasing trailers, and they just released the poster for Volume 5. I'm going to see if I can put it up on stream. However, Twitter likes to save things in JPEG large, which my computer doesn't like.
You just have to type in .jpeg. You click instead of save as .large JPEG, click all files, and at the end...
It won't let me select all files. Oh, why was it grayed out? That's weird.
Yeah, it does that. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you just type in .jpeg, and it saves it as a regular JPEG. Come on, fucking Mr. Programmer. You don't know the cheat codes?
Also, I can't see from here. My TV font is very tiny for file stuff. Well, okay, that's a JPEG. Cool. Where the hell did it say? So continue with your thing as it pulls up.
So now I'll wait till the picture's up. So the poster's up, and so I look at it, and this was my immediate thought. And I was like, okay, I guess this is just me and my warped mind going there. And then I immediately see the thing linked on the Facebook page. Now, is it up yet, Mike?
It will be soon. Or not.
Just give me the cue when it is. I start reading the comments on the Facebook post in the fan group that Versus has me liked too. Just for shits and giggles, apparently. I like to see the fandom.
I'm moving to my computer actually right now so I can see shit, so continue.
Okay. I like to see the fandom overreact to things. It's fucking entertaining. So, I'm looking at it, and I'm reading the comments, and I just see, blam, the first like preview of comments are all, doesn't this look like this? And I'm like, I'm not the only one, motherfuckers!
Hey guys, what's up?
Not
Bros
the only
here.
one.
Wait, hold on. I have, let's see.
We're having mic difficulties at the moment. Give us a moment. I like to say technical.
Me difficulties.
Yeah. There it is. It's up. Oh, dear God!
Yeah, I had the thing in the background for There we go. Okay, it's up now.
All right. So it's up now. So if you look closely at the picture, or even not closely, if you just glance at it. So RWBY's doing a hell of a stripper dance right now. Just look at that setup.
The pose. I can see it.
That's it. That is literally stripper pole mechanics 101. That is like anytime you've ever seen it in a movie, TV show, etc. That is essentially like one of the poses they hit every time. And I am so glad I'm not alone in the fact that my mind immediately went there.
I can say mine didn't, but I can see it.
Oh, it's there. But then again, Mike, I'm not surprised your head didn't go there. But again, in that fan group, pretty much the comment section is dominated.
Hold on.
by
Let's
that.
rewind for a second. I'm curious what that insinuation meant. Elaborate.
About what?
Why I would not think that.
Because let's go with the standard Mike joke: hyper vanilla.
Yeah, but I like
It
women.
would that kind of thought process would not be what you go to first.
You know, I do have a pretty sick mind at times, so.
Yes, you do. I'm not denying that, but your normalcy is hyper vanilla. So how you did not go there at first shows that you are a very sound mind most of the time.
Granted, I also just saw this poster about 20 minutes ago. So
See, even though literally my first reaction to seeing it, the moment I saw it, I saw Ruby. I'm like, oh god, oh god.
So like, to me, I was just like looking at things. I'm just like, you try and glean shit from even the smallest details. And to me, the fact that Blake is bigger and has her own little side of the screen seems to me it's just like this. She might have a bigger role this year,
just like last season. Literally, just like last season.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Raven is the main folks in the background behind Cinder insinuates that she will be a protagonist, an antagonist this season.
Yep.
Besides the fact that Oscar and Crow are like buddy,
good cop, bad cop
right now. Yeah,
the Elric brothers return.
Yeah, exactly. They're just buddy. So I guess from what I'm going to guess, Versus have talked about, this is going to be like, okay, Crow is Ozpin's right-hand man, therefore Crow is going to teach Oscar how to Ozpin, essentially. So this will be...
Mike is so white, he is transparent.
Where's DA?
That would have been good. You're not wrong. I tend to like to just put things out there and just be like, you know what? Yeah. Here it is. It's a pretty deep joke, actually, when you kind of examine my personality.
Ooh, boy.
Ugh.
Versus, do me a favor, screen cap that.
Yeah.
I want that. Screen cap the fucking page. I want this.
I will be going to see the Volume 5 premiere. The thing is next week, next Thursday. If I'm not mistaken.
Next Thursday.
So that should be fun. Behind the scenes stuff. Meet some fellow RT fans in my home city. But
in the wild.
Yep, in the wild. Kind of debating wearing my Guardian shirt, and just kind of being like, yes, I was one.
Oh god, you fucking nerd.
But looking forward to that. And just
also,
we talked about it before the cast. So Rooster Teeth's been releasing trailers leading up to the release of the season.
Yep.
Starting
that was supposed to end with Yang right before
Winter,
the season came out.
Blake, and then Yang before the season came out. Well, apparently Yang's
Winter.
trailer will be coming out.
It's Weiss.
Sorry, Weiss. Will be coming out after
the premiere.
After the premiere. So that's a thing.
2 days after.
Which is understandable. I mean, if you're going to prioritize a trailer versus the show, you're going to prioritize the show. But yeah, I'm curious if there's going to be something in the behind the scenes, like for the Blu-ray when it comes out, and being like, "Yep, crunch, it's a bitch."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, from what they've been saying, and from what I've heard, they've been working on this essentially since the wrap up last year.
Mm-hmm. But to me, it really depends on what they're doing with the season. Where it's just like, shit, we're behind on this. Even like if they, because of the time, are doing more,
That would be the hope. But apparently not the Fangirl, I think it was Versus, showed that the baseline of their budget, it looks like it's not increased at all in the past year. So it looks like they're doing the same thing as last year with the same amount of money. So that's a little worrying, despite the fact that Ruby has been an outstanding international success the past 2 years now. I feel like their budget should have increased, and this shouldn't be a problem.
They are doing a lot of other shit, though.
Yeah,
Even
but
within the
Ruby is a
last year.
big fucking focal point.
Day 5 has been huge. They had another
Ruby
live
is a
action
focal
show.
point.
I'm aware, but they are probably using that money to try and expand versus... They know it's successful. They know people will come to it, so they can put in the same budget. And they
From
have
a production standpoint,
and they
that
have
doesn't really
very dedicated workforce.
Yeah, I get that, but from a production side, I don't understand that. If you want to keep the fan base growing and you want to build on the hype, and you invest more. That's what you do with any business. You invest more in the things that are your strengths.
Well, yeah, but their business
This seems like a step backwards to me.
It isn't just Ruby. They've been investing more into their Let's Play stuff. They've been investing more into their live action. They just filmed Laser Team 2. They're filming another movie.
Literally could have done without Laser Team 2 for the next 5 years. But Ruby is their essential workhorse right now. Listen, people know Ruby more than they know of Rooster Teeth. Just those 4 letters are more well known than their name. So the fact that their budget hasn't drastically increased to make the show better and maybe easier on the people working on it, it's a little worrying.
To me, they might not have had to. They could have increased their stuff in the off season. What the fuck you call it? Their off time, just increase their workflow, their pipeline, what have you. Maybe hired on some more hands, and we've seen the quality increase in the trailers. I mean,
there's better shading now, yeah, but quality is not increased at all. It's better shading. The models are the same thing as last season.
Yeah,
but if you look at it, just the lighting and the shading is better.
The models were the same for 3 seasons. They increased the stuff around the models, but
yeah, but the shading isn't something that's incredibly difficult as long as they probably bought a better access to like more, what's I'm looking for here, accurate shaders. So that's a possibility, but still, it's a little. I'm not saying anything not intricate here. I'm just saying like based on what I've heard, I'm a little confused as to why they would go that route.
I'm not confused at all. They have a lot of ventures that they're trying for. They're doing a lot more than they ever had. You don't strangle
your workhorse to
I don't
try
think
to
they
venture.
are. If they succeeded with this amount of money and went to the next season with the same amount of money, if they took away money, then I'd be concerned.
No, when you keep the budget the same for a project that is your workhorse, you're essentially leading it to the gallows. It's not. That's not a good sign. Business wise, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Like you're taught in pretty much any. Again, I'm going back to what I've learned at school here because obviously this is what I know best. Business wise, you're supposed to invest in what makes your company successful. Because if you alienate and you leave it alone, you're strangling yourself. You're cutting off your future profits. It is. That's exactly what's happening here. Is they say, okay, this is working. We don't have to invest more in it. We can just let it stay as is. That's a dangerous mentality to have business wise.
Also, they're making a completely new animated show.
Yeah, I'm not. You're trying to justify.
I'm just saying that they're doing a lot more, so they have more. They have money to spread to other things.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is you're trying to justify not increasing the budget for the workhorse so they can feed the new additions that they didn't need to maybe put all their chips into it at first. You increase the gestation time of these other projects while adding a little bit more to Ruby.
See, I can see it from another thing where it's like if they don't do anything more, then it's just stagnation. Yeah, you're investing more into this one thing, but then if you just do the one thing, people will.
But they're not doing the one thing. They haven't been doing just the one thing. They have a lot of things already.
But that's what you were just saying. Is that
yes? But I literally said you increase the gestation times on the other things. You have them come out maybe a little bit later. Because you need to put more money into the workhorse.
With internet video, though, time is not really a.
This is a show that its main focus is a plot line, supposedly. So it has a long shelf life, and it showed no signs of slowing down.
I'm not talking about Ruby specifically. I'm talking about the internet's attention span, and if you just do the same thing over and over again, they leave. No matter
What I'm trying to say here is that RWBY is that counterbalance to that statement. RWBY is essentially making its own fans at this point. It's like it's printing its own money. It's the first American animation to get a Japanese dub.
That is a lie.
I thought it was the first.
Avatar.
What was the first? Oh, Avatar got a Japanese dub? See, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, again, then still, it's one of the few that made it.
Simpsons and shit have probably been dubbed for years.
This is anime-based TV, I'm saying. So, okay. So, it's one of the few. That's still really big. It's just a matter of, I don't...
Hold on one sec. Versus, I do agree, Sex Swing failed, but then I counter with Camp Camp is doing super well. So they're doing different things and are succeeding.
True. They are. And that's not what I'm trying to counteract here. It's just,
I was addressing Versus' comment.
I know, but I'm kind of counteracting Versus' comment here, too. It's just like, yeah, sure, they're doing that, but that goes to show that they are trying other things, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to impact the big guy's budget. RWBY's budget, all I'm trying to get across here, should have been increased. They should have been given more to get more done. You say they need to keep branching out, right? What if season 5 now is basically not too much different from season 4 because they haven't had the ability to really branch out and create too many new animations, as it were, too many new fight mechanics, yada yada. It comes across as the same thing as last season because last season worked. Is that acceptable? No. And that's how you strangle the workhorse, is what I'm trying to get across here. Now, it may not come to that. It may not be that way. But from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, that's the worry I have with RWBY.
Okay. I think it is an unfounded worry.
Because that's the thing. I will say this right now. After season 4, my hype for RWBY for Volume 5 is basically 0. I'm just watching to see how season 5 goes at this point.
Okay.
I was that disappointed in season 4. So they really have to do better. Because last season bored the crap out of me.
Well, it had a very steep challenge of coming after season 3.
But that's the thing. They didn't really do much. They had a steep challenge, but all they had to do was play their character profiles up correctly. They didn't. And I've had debates with Versus. Versus actually changed my mind. At first, I thought, Yang's thing was okay. But the more me and Versus talked, the more I realized they really did. They sped through the Yang's whole PTSD moments, and just like, she went from, bam, I'm fucked up, to, bam, I'm okay, I'm chasing across the country for my sister.
I don't think that's quite done, personal
opinion. It was far too fast. And
I recalled when we were talking about Volume 4 potentialities before, you thought it was going to be speedy, and I thought, nah, they'll let it drag. As it seems right now, it does appear speedy. I don't think she's all right yet.
Again, I hope not. I genuinely hope that plays out, but it's just the way they showed it at the end of season 4 that makes me like, come on, that doesn't. That is not how depression or PTSD works. She literally had her arm cut off.
Yeah. I'm see, the one thing I do like about this show, like back and forth, what have you, like as far as like quality of season, is that like with Red versus Blue, you can tell it's a passion project, especially with
well, at least it was
Monty.
Yeah.
Basically, all they're doing to try and honor that his legacy, and even like just from season to season, and even like hiccups and what have you, you kind of see the growing pains of the creators, because
without a doubt,
Miles and Carrie are not that much older than us, a few years maybe, so they're still learning new things all the time and going through things. And I feel like the fact that they've been able to meet so many creators because of RWBY is only going to help the show from going forward.
That is the hope. That is the hope.
Also, speaking of Ruby, they showed off some footage of her in Blaze Blue Cross. Did you see that?
Yeah, of course I did.
She is a superpower. she is slow, but she hits hard.
Which is
means
funny because her
nobody's
son's
gonna
a
use
speed.
her.
Hey, there's DA.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Prob-
not wrong.
Those characters
it's the
are
opposite
not
of her
very
too.
viable.
We shall see.
She's a gimmick. And he's right. In fighters, that the characters like her are only used by the either the hardcore fanboys or the casuals. People who actually play competitively will not touch her.
Yeah. I'm curious, just because I like the video that they showed, they were pretty limited in what she did combo wise. I'm curious what else there is.
It's funny. Her abilities, quote unquote, show her using her semblance to speed around, but her actual movement is bulky and slow. It's so weird. It's backwards. I don't understand it.
This is a giant fucking scythe.
Yeah, but even in the show, she swings it around like it's nothing, dude.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't work.
Let's see. What do I got here for? So, well, now that DA's here, I think we will end our Ruby talk.
Yep. Until the Ruby cast we're gonna have next week, then, Mike. Me, you, and Versus.
We can do maybe. I'm not sure about a live stream, but at the very least, we can record.
No, we're gonna record it and we'll upload it.
Yeah. We don't have a date for that yet, but we can find some time.
We gotta figure that out because,
Yep.
again, like you said, preview the series premieres next week, so we
Yep,
want to get that done now.
Okay. So just some things that I wanted to talk about. Oh, so just a little thing that I did over the weekend. So my buddy Ian was in town for the weekend, so we hung out, and we went out to this one like bar / venue place that used to be around the corner from where I used to live. And they have like, events, music shows, what have you, every month or so that repeat. And we went to this one that is called Sad Boys.
Huh.
It basically they just
Oh
play-
yeah, I saw the post on this. Yeah.
they just played depressing,
Yeah.
sad rock music from the
Early 2000s.
early 2000s essentially.
Look at this photograph.
Sadder.
Thank you. Now here's
My
the
Chemical
song.
Romance.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph. I walk into the bar. They're playing In the End. I'm like, well, that's just the most perfect song to walk into.
Jesus.
It's usually just like played music, like just from the albums or whatever. And then they have like a slideshow in the background of just all this various shit of people crying and what have you. They had like sad Peter Parker from the first Spider-Man movie when Uncle Ben died.
Wow.
They had Pikachu crying from the first Pokemon movie. Sailor Moon crying, and just a bunch of different shit of people being sad and crying.
You guys, your state, or at least your city, likes to really experiment with the themes for their restaurants and bars.
It's not. I'm pretty sure this is probably everywhere.
Like I'm gonna say again, I'm from New York. I have never seen a restaurant that promoted talking shit to your customer base. Only saw the fact the first time in Columbus.
Pretty sure
I have
that
not
Dixie's-
seen a barcade. First time I saw that was a Columbus.
All right, let's
And
look up.
Never heard of this. First time
Hold
here.
on 1 second.
Now, granted, I haven't been home in 4 years, but this is still factual. I have not heard of this shit until you bring it up or I've seen it in your area.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. We got a couple of Dixes in New York.
Yeah? Where and when do they open?
Oh, we got. Hold on. Is it Dick's Last Resort?
Anyway, while he's researching that, so, DA, what's up?
Oh, you are asking the wrong person. Your boy is tired today. There ain't nothing going on with me. I'm still working super hard to get all these collages off her Yoma, BG's playing Danganronpa, and I'm like, man, I want to play Danganronpa. And then as soon as I'm going to be able to play Danganronpa, South Park is going to come out, so I'm just going to be in another conundrum. So I'm looking forward to after Yoma, because I don't have anything to do.
Same. I'll dot hack.
Yeah, between South Park and whatchamacallit, Mario and Assassin's Creed, it's just
Yeah, I've got 2 weeks until Assassin's Creed.
October sucks. Just I got my new PC, downloaded a bunch of games, and then I was looking up mods for Knights of the Old Republic, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of cool mods. So I started playing that game again for like the 20th time.
It's funny. I was actually looking through my Steam library for the first time in a while, and on my current rig, it's like I looked through my games played, hours played, and I'm like, wow. Let me look at Skyrim real quick. I used to play the shit of that game. Oh, on this computer I have 33 hours logged. Opens laptop, looks at just for the shits and giggles, forces it through the load-in session just to open up Steam to look at hours played. On my laptop, 424 hours of Skyrim played. I'm like, yeah, sounds about right.
Oh shit, that just reminded me, speaking of games that I'm going to be sinking a lot of time into, Stardew Valley comes out on the Switch tomorrow. I can now take that game anywhere.
Never really understood the pull for those games, but
it's
everyone else I
casual,
know loves them.
Casual, relaxing, it's like a build-up thing. It's an RPG, so you build up your skills and what have you, and then it's just like you build up your profits and then just watch your shit grow and thrive. Also, I really don't want to say this just because Ralph is going to be an insufferable dick, but there is none in New York for Dick's Last Resort. We got Baltimore.
That was insufferable.
Yep, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Tennessee, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, Minneapolis, Myrtle Beach, Nashville. Did they not? They don't even have the Wait, all locations? Let's try all locations. It's only showing like the biggest ones, I guess. I think. They don't even
If
have
it's
the
in
Columbus
New York
one
and it's not worth mentioning, it doesn't exist.
They don't even have it on the website for Columbus. That's funny. But I bet you, as far as the Sad Boys, I bet you some bar somewhere in New York is bigger than Ohio. They would have one, some form of stupid little festival thing like that. But the other thing that was fun.
There are obviously bars where all the people who go there have a certain mentality, and that's the theme of the music played at all times. But for a theme itself, as the purpose of the reason for this place's existence being that, I've never heard
Well,
of
it's
before.
not the reason for its existence. It's just a night.
Oh, it's a night?
Yes, it's just a little one-night
Oh,
thing. Like, they
I
have,
thought
like,
this was, like, the
80s
theme
night
for their
and what... No.
establishment.
Oh. It's like 80s night or ladies night. It's just that. It was Sad Boys is a night that they have every month.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the theme for this place as an existence.
No.
I was gonna say, like, god damn.
But they actually had, like, it's just they play music, but they actually had a cover band that played a bunch of good stuff.
Oh, cool.
They played some My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay, and then I never remember the song, but I'm shining with the haven't you people ever heard from Panic at the Disco.
I write sins, not tragedy.
All right,
Yes.
Sin's not. Yeah.
All their names are obnoxious. And I never remember them.
I'll be sitting there going through Panic at the Disco like, all right, I gotta delete some songs. Which one don't I like? What is it? I don't recognize any song. So I have to listen to like 5 seconds. Like, okay, that's the one. Get your together.
I don't think I actually have listened to anything besides the first album. I'm sure their music's great. I just haven't gone back and listened to their.
I mean,
newest stuff.
I've never heard them since their first album.
I
so.
really like Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I most of their shit, like, I've thought of editing to at one point or another, for sure. So yeah, that was my weekend. Probably where I got my cold, actually. Also, some people just, like, when the guys were playing certain songs, like, a lot of the people there were normies, I guess is the best way to describe them.
Ew.
Fucking normies.
But then some mosh pits were starting. But I noticed all
Oh,
the people
God.
were smiling as they were moshing and just like, oh, you innocent children.
You know not what you do.
You have never been to a true mosh pit. Or even that, hardcore dancing. Like, you've never seen hardcore dancers in your life, have you? Or their
Yikes.
dancing is they throw punches and kick each other. That's just their dance. That's what they do.
This is the dance of my people.
Yeah. In their skinny jeans.
God. Oh.
Yeah, just like
Things I don't forget.
I almost like wanted to go up to the people. It's just like Wall of Death, and be like, "What's that?"
Wow.
Have you ever seen a Wall of Death?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you know what that is? So that was pretty fun. And just getting to hang out with Ian after a very long time. I haven't seen him in quite a while. Let's see here.
You still have the Ruby picture, by the way, Mike.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Whoops. Transition back. There we go. Let's see what else I got in my list here. We wanted to talk about DA. Have you seen all of or have you seen the news about how DC is essentially abandoning joint movies?
Yeah.
Yep.
So for those who haven't heard, DC announced recently that they are not going to be focusing on joint universe movies anymore. That they're going to be focusing on just, solo movies that don't have anything to do with any other movies. And it was funny just because it was the failure of all of their joint movies and the success of Wonder Woman that made them decide that they are going to just do solo movies from now on. Which is fun. I found that pretty funny. That they took from, them actually making a decent movie. Oh, this is just what we should do. But, like, their reasoning, I could see their stuff. It's like, it's, the Wonder Woman comics, they're just Wonder Woman comics. And then they have the occasional Justice League comics. But, like, in the Wonder Woman comics, it's just Wonder Woman over here, and she's doing Wonder Woman things, and Superman's over there doing Superman things, and they're not talking, really.
Yep.
So
they just need to exist in the same world, like cohesively.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be forced. Let it be organic.
Ooga. Here comes Cyborg. Ooga.
A new challenger approaches.
It's like, come on now. I think it's for the best. It's
yeah, I agree.
They don't need to feel the need to shoehorn things. Like, was Batman versus Superman any better or worse for having seen those 3 clips of Aquaman, Cyborg, and Flash? No. You could have taken that out and it's been the same movie essentially.
So, YouTube flagged versus last comment of good. I don't want WW being tied in with Man of Steel. What was offensive about that?
They know what's up.
The fact that Man of
They know
Steel
what's
was
up.
mentioned. Just
I
like,
guess
how
so.
dare you reference this movie? Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, like, and the thing is, it's like they're trying to get away from Marvel, but like, up until like super recently, Marvel hasn't really done that. The solo movies have been solo movies.
But we know by this point that they all exist together.
Yes, and
That's
it's just
the
because
thing. Marvel doesn't have to force it anymore.
yeah,
It's just
because
there.
of their success, they can do
Yeah.
Hulk being in the Thor movie. Like they can do that. And Doctor Strange apparently is gonna pop in for a visit or something. I don't know.
Yep.
So like, they've earned the cred.
Yeah, because Strange really didn't have too much in there. They had a little bit of a mention when he was driving about Rhodey and the end
Yep.
scene. Other than that, there really wasn't much. And it
they
was
mentioned the Avengers once.
yeah,
Just
and
Well,
that's fine.
Besides vocally mentioning the Avengers, like Da said, they hinted at Rhodey right in the beginning with him driving. So
Yep.
it's like there was callbacks there.
Yeah, but that's all you need. Grand total.
Yeah.
What, 2 minutes of
Not
other
even.
movies, and it was
Yeah.
just
Not
standalone
even, yeah.
stuff.
like just the
Yep.
mention was 5 seconds, and then he says the Avengers, which takes like what, a second and a half.
Yeah.
The Avengers 1,000, not even a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that to me that's fine. So it's interesting, like it's like our new strategy is to just do what we kind of
Whatever.
currently been doing. Because really, Suicide Squad was that too.
Nope, Suicide Squad exists in that world. They just cut the scenes out. They were filmed. They just cut them out.
And Batman was all over that one.
That's true.
Yeah.
They at least.
I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's too good of an idea. As a matter
No,
of fact,
it's not.
'Cause who's gonna go see a raw cyborg by himself movie? No
Nobody.
one.
Unless the only way is if it's a Titans movie.
Yep.
That's
And
the
that's
They're
only
not-
way.
That's other.
They're
people.
not going to do a Titans movie. They're
I
doing
know.
a Titans show.
Which they casted a 12-year-old girl as Raven. Found that
Yep.
interesting.
It's like they're going with a mix of the the Titans current animated movies and the original Teen Titans.
Yeah.
It's like a weird fucking fusion of the two, which I'm concerned won't work. It will literally bury the name of the Titans, which is fucking really good.
Yeah, the animated movies have been very good.
On point, man. If they would just, oh god.
I've
Well,
enjoyed.
also, Robin does carry those movies.
I've enjoyed Damian Wayne's snarkiness.
God, he's so good.
I enjoyed New Raven too. I liked her.
Yeah, no, I actually like the Raven in this version of the Titans, the movies, better than the original Raven a lot. I mean, but I guess it's kind of weird for a lot of people, especially our age, to see the older Starfire interacting with like a fucking 14-year-old Raven. It's like, but wait, they're supposed to be all the same age and friends. This is the show that I grew up watching.
Yep.
Until Go came around and fucked it.
Versus, you are just stretching YouTube's follows. First, you did a couple of things, of just dicks he just put there, and now it's is Raven a devil child born from rape? And YouTube's like,
Well, I mean, she pretty much is, so he's not wrong.
I think halfway through, yeah, because she basically did accept him into her bed, and then it was during that he's like, "Yo, I'm a demon." She's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is not part of the deal."
This was one of those situations of oh yeah, I am normal human male. No worries, we are same. And then, why do you have horns?
Cause I'm horny.
What big eyes you have!
Cause I'm horny.
That was garbage.
That's what she thought too, and then
Oh, your poor fucking existence with that joke. Oh, it hurts.
if I wasn't here to say him, nobody would. So I feel like my existence is needed.
Oh, my heart hurts.
The other thing, as far as comic book stuff, comic book shows, is Marvel has been having some problems with their live streamed shows, to say the least.
Yeah.
Defenders has had universally low ratings for their Netflix series.
So they gave the percentage, and comparing to the scale of viewership that season 2 of Daredevil got, the Defenders has 17% of that view count.
I'm curious. I'd like to see all the factors that went into it, just because it wasn't just Iron Fist. I'm just curious about what else is happening, other shows that are out at the time, just because there's only so much time that people have. That's the whole reason I haven't watched it, just because.
You also have to factor in there's a limited number of people who have watched all of them.
That's the
Someone would be
big thing
like,
too.
Yeah, I'll just watch Daredevil and then I'll get to Luke Cage and all those later. And yeah, that's just piling on. So you got 1,000 people, 100,000 people watching Daredevil, and then cut that in half for Luke Cage, and then cut that in half for Iron Fist, and then it just gets trickled down all the way to the Defenders.
Yeah.
Because people think I have to watch all of these in order to get the Defender stuff.
That is the one show where you kind of need the backstory.
Yeah. So it was smart.
You can skip Iron Fist. You can.
That's the.
I didn't watch all of Iron Fist. I dropped it halfway, and I still was able to watch Defenders without missing a beat.
Yeah. I still need to watch both, or attempt to watch both.
Defenders is not bad. It actually does not deserve the low numbers and ratings it's getting. It's actually pretty good. It's just, again, it focuses on Iron Fist, and nobody likes him.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Then Inhumans.
Cancelled before it begins!
Just
It's over. That's it. They're canceling it. Because of the reaction to the limited IMAX release, they're not even going to air it on TV. It's just dead.
oh
Is
boy.
that what happened?
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. Dead.
What?
DOA.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second.
Yep.
And that is not dead or alive. That is dead on arrival.
But-
before arrival, actually.
But a podcast I listen to have been advertising it.
Yeah.
What?
Nope. They've canceled it.
Okay.
They canceled it a week ago.
Alright. Hey.
So yeah, that's a thing. And I mean, just from all the stuff and reactions that I read about it, it did not look good.
Every critic hated it. Every person they invited to watch it hated it. It did not get almost any praise whatsoever. So they're like, whoa! Rather than show this and have the entire world hate us, it's just never going to see daylight. It's going right into the Indiana Jones vault. It's going to get put in a wooden crate and locked away forever.
Right next to the Crystal Skull. Just no.
Yep.
Forget. These are not the shows you're looking for.
They're just going to throw both those crates into the Ark of the Covenant and just hope to God no Nazis ever open it again.
Yep. Well, considering recent history, that
Certain
Might-
small-handed individuals may try.
might not be the case. But yeah, that's the thing. But they did just announce. I just saw a teaser image for Jessica Jones season 2 just got shown, and then there's
Yeah.
another Cloak and Dagger. I saw a teaser image for that. So
What is that?
It is a show about these two. I don't think they're twins per se, but
Oh,
they're like-
Cloak and Dagger. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
where their powers they kind of need each other to live,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Oh, BG.
Has anybody
would know about
heard-
this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
would.
he talked about it quite a number of episodes ago, and I know he was
Yeah.
a big fan.
Has anybody seen or heard about, like, what is that show called? The Gifted? The young mutant show, the X-Men?
I have not watched it, but I have heard good things.
Everybody's saying that it's saving the idea of the X-Men, which makes me confused, and I want to watch it.
Well, the last movie was not commercially good, so that's probably why. Well, sorry, the last X-Men movie, the last X-Men as in a X-Men titled movie, the last X-Men movie was very good. That was Logan. Which I need. Do I own that? If not, I need to get that on Blu-ray. I need to double check if I do or not. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, just up and down for Marvel. Movies,
Ooh.
great. TV shows, eh.
I got lucky there.
So, let's see. We got 14 minutes. I want to briefly go over. I have a list of all of the fall anime that is coming out
Oh, God!
this season.
I've already watched 2 of them so far.
So, I just have a giant ass fucking list here. I'm just gonna go down and mention
Can we-
things.
Let's just focus on the ones that are the important ones. We don't need to talk about every single one. A lot of them are just garbage.
Well, I'll go over ones that catch my eye. So we got number 1 on the list is Food Wars season 2, 3, whatever, 3rd season.
Season 3, Plate 1.
Sure.
So good.
Shogeki no Soma. For
Still
So good.
need to watch the first one.
Yeah, I
You
need
do.
to watch it as
It
well.
is so good. Okay.
Food porn, the anime.
The thing is, no, but literally, here's the thing, and I've told this to everybody I've told to give the show a shot. The first episode does not have to be watched. Episode 1 is literally 100% fan service and does nothing for the plot. The plot starts in season 2. Episode 2, I mean.
Isn't that an interesting thing with anime? Like,
Yeah.
usually for the people that really like a show, there's always a point where it's
Yeah.
just like, get past this episode, and then it's good.
Yeah, it literally,
Not for Miss
literally.
Kobayashi.
No, oh boy.
I'm just saying for like certain
One.
shows, like I've heard a lot for like My Witch or Little Witch Academia. It's like get past this episode and then it starts being good.
Yeah.
And then like people kind of have that, and I know
never
we know
reached
your
that point.
opinions. We know your opinions.
That point.
We that line of like, how many episodes will you watch before it
Yeah.
gets good is always different per person.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, see, it's with Food Wars episode 1. Literally, it's just explicit fan service with no hints at a plot. It's kind of like the same feel as the current cooking show, Restaurant to Another World. It's literally a show that is, and each episode is a different recipe, and that's the thing. Each episode is its own little universe. Food Wars has a very large, overarching plot. It's just it doesn't start till episode 2. So watch that show. Ignore episode 1. Season 1 is kind of rough on the amount of fan service. It tinkers off towards the end, and because that's where it really finds its it found its strengths. The writer found its strengths when he was writing the manga. I mean, I give him this. He started as a hentai drawer, whatever the word for that is.
Manga.
And he transitioned to writing this Food Wars manga, and old habits die hard, and you see that die off in this series.
Same with the guy who did Helsing.
Yeah, exactly. It's Food Wars is outstanding. I can't hype it up enough. I love that show dearly.
So next on the list is I have heard of this manga, but I haven't really looked into it. Black Clover.
Ha! Another good one. Oh, with a very, very rough start. I don't like the voice actor for Asta, the main character. The character.
Sub?
The sub, yes. The character.
Is it getting a simuldub? Because I'm curious if you could look at
I have no idea. I have not looked into it. I hardly ever watch dubs anymore. But the character in the manga, at least, is shown to be very loud, boisterous, and he just yells a lot. Oh dear God! I don't know if it's the voice actor or the direction, but episode 1 was so hard to watch of Black Clover. It's just the way he yells it digs into your brain. You want to just stop watching.
My little brother watched this, and he said that it is desperately trying to be the third leg of the big 3.
Black
Oh
Clover.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it starts off in a big way.
and that seems
It
like
gets
just
better.
Going,
Yeah, no. People, it's overhyped right now, unfortunately. I have never heard anybody talk about this show for the longest time, and its current spot where it's at in the manga is actually really fun. Like, I'd put the current tournament they're having on Piece of One Piece's last tournament. It's fun. It's fun, and everything makes sense. There's really great character growth. The writing is exceptional. But the beginning of this series, the guy was trying way too hard to be the standard shonen life. And this is one of those things that we just talked about. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take for it to get to the good shit.
It's trying to be Kishi Odayama.
Yeah.
Is that an actual phrase, or did you just make that up?
I combined Kishimoto, Oda,
Yeah, I know.
and
Yeah.
Toriyama.
Did
But
you just
I
make that
just
up?
made it up.
I like that. I really like
I
that.
like that.
I wish we could
I
have
like that too.
incorporated that during the big 3s. I like that.
Yeah.
Kishi
Too late now.
Odayama. Yeah.
Oh, you're years too late.
Yeah. Way.
Yeah.
long
I mean,
time.
is he though? Because we're still judging things based off
Well,
that
if that were the
scale.
case, it'd be like Kishi Oda Ubo.
Oh, true.
Sure, I'll take it.
Let's see. Moving along. There's a couple that are catching my eye that I might want to check out. We got Umaru-chan Season 2, which I still need to watch Season 1.
Season 1 is totally watchable. It is good. It's very fluff. It's totally watchable. It's good. It's whatever.
See, that's just because Dies Ire, whatever the fuck that is. Junei Tyson. Okay, this name it caught me off guard for a second. I saw Inuyashiki.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Oh, okay.
So that's a dick tease.
I'm wondering if like that name, and they're just like, we're banking on about 25% of the people that watch this show that they only see the first part of the name.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
got
surprise me.
it. I got it.
Oh boy.
Give me more white hair, demon boy.
Osama Game. What? Boku no Kanjo ga Maji me Shiguru sho bitch knock. What? Oh, I've seen
No
this
idea.
manga. I think it's like My Girlfriend is a Bitch or something.
Oh.
It's like a 4-panel
yes.
comic.
Yes.
New season of Gintama. 3 Gatsu no Lion second season. Something A Beautiful World. Code Realize. Thought that was Gios for a second.
Yeah, you and me both. When I saw that, I was like, wait, what?
Oh, here's one that DA will react to. Love Live second season.
Why would I react to that?
I thought you liked it.
Nope.
Isn't that the zombie show?
No, that's
School Live.
Wow.
School Live. My bad.
wow.
Love Live is the it's idols in school.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, School Live is also it's dead. They're not coming out with a season 2 on that. I don't believe.
I she.
Probably not, but
Yeah.
I'll keep up hope. They set it up, and it's just like, it could happen. But they cut out a very important thing that happened in the manga that they would have to structure some stuff.
Yeah.
But right now the manga is on a freaking 3-month hiatus, which I'm hating.
Oh, wait till it turns into the new High School of the Dead and never returns.
Or Berserk.
Fuck.
Berserk returns, but everyone hates it because of it.
Because then it goes away again.
Yep, everyone knows.
We have the, I guess, third coming of Ralph's channel being deleted. UQ holder, Maho Sensei Negima 2.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Which apparently is like a super, well, not super, but pretty far into the future sequel to Negima.
No. Not super far. It's like a 60-year jump. That's it.
It's like 2 generations. Got some random shit.
You skipped one. You skipped a really good one.
I'm going down this giant ass list right now, my friend.
I know. I think you skipped one.
No.
Are you going? Is it in alphabetical order?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
So Dia Horizon.
Should realize that we said Shokugeki first. God damn.
Urahara. Idolmaster Side M.
That's the best one, definitely.
Sin whatever. Love Kome. Fireball Humorous. Whatever the fuck that is. That's a 3D show apparently. Glamorous Heroes. Continuing TV. We got. Is this a new show?
Season 2 of an old show.
Okay, so this might be continuing. So we got One Piece.
No, because that would have been in this because Shokugeki was there.
Yeah, but like there's a gap between stuff, so it might be in continuing. I'm just go down.
No, this is a show that's aired a year ago.
Okay, go ahead.
Kekai Sensen and Beyond.
What? Oh, okay.
Blockade Battlefront Part 2.
I did see that, but I was not familiar with it.
Yeah, that show. It's made by Bones. It's fucking amazing. Season 1 is one of those shadow hits that nobody talks about, but it's fucking awesome. It's one of those like. It plays on the shonen themes really well without ever using them. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch Kekai Sensen Season 1, and I am incredibly hyped for this next season. It is so much fun.
Also, I don't know if it's this season or if I passed it in the list, but I know Magus Bride is getting a lot of hype right now.
Magus Bride, yeah.
I don't know.
Magus Bride is episode 1 starts October 8th.
Okay, so it is this season. So yeah, I know that's getting a lot of hype. I've seen it.
Yeah,
everywhere.
because it's a true rendition. The last one was kind of like
they're OVAs.
Yeah,
the last ones.
And this is like a true series makeup.
Very
people are
popular
fucking
manga.
Yeah, I've not read it. I need to check it out because
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of really awesome things.
And then the continuing, we got One Piece, Dragon Ball Super, Boruto, which I saw a great image recently of Boruto. It showed Naruto and Boruto eating ramen in
I know what you're
Ichiruka's
talking
ramen
about.
shop, and then it had like a little after image, ghost image of kid Naruto eating there at the stand, and then someone replied to it in a comment, is like, did Boruto's dad have another kid that died? It's just like, I don't know, like, Shippuden didn't end that long ago, did it? Like, last episode was like a year ago, wasn't it?
People are stupid.
I guess I don't know. It's,
People really
I just see
are
that and
stupid.
it's just like, wow, like, am I that old? I know
I
I
mean,
just
yeah,
turned 27, but like, come
we
on.
We are that old. We're there.
Yeah, I guess we are almost 30.
Oh god.
We're getting
Yeah.
there. Oh, Magus Bride is actually in the continuing, but you know, it's
Yeah.
oh, the ballroom thing. I've seen that get a lot of fucking hype. The ballroom anime. It's basically like the next Yuri on Ice.
Oh shit!
Sports
I didn't even
anime.
realize that. Oh fuck. Well, that's
Uh,
out. That's out now.
The ballroom one?
No. Sorry, I'm looking at the list myself.
We got Fate, Apocrypha,
Yep, Fate Apocrypha.
Detective Conan, Ballroom, Max Bride, some yokai apartment shit, more Yu-Gi-Oh,
Oh, such a theater release?
Monster
Oh, you
Hunter apparently
bastards.
has an anime. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it's had an anime. Long time.
Yeah, did not know.
It's very old.
Beyblade. Oh shit. Not a whole lot more. Most of it I'm seeing is like kid shows.
Yeah, I'm looking at the movies right now, to be honest.
ONAs. Nothing
Just skip the movies,
there.
dude.
OVAs. We got Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin.
Yeah, it's about Char. Which is interesting, like his origin. I'm gonna check that out.
Hajimite no Gal OVA. You were interested in that, weren't you? DA?
Yes. Oh, they get an OVA?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty then.
Buso Shoujo Machiavellianism.
Oh, sweet God, this is a new Sword Art
Interesting.
Online movie. Ew.
Of course.
Gross.
Season 3 got announced.
Oh
Oh yeah, they're making a Godzilla anime. I forgot about that. Fuck
Yep.
yeah. There's the code Geass. That's probably what you were jizzing about.
It's the retelling of season 1 in
Okay.
movie form. New animation. Just give me more Geass. Just
Yeah.
give me more Geass.
That's There's actually quite a few shows that like I kind of glanced over just because they weren't like big that I'm actually interested in. I like
Yeah.
a good slice of life show, and I saw one that I was
Hmm.
interested in.
I'm actually. I didn't realize that the Fate Stay Night movie, Heaven's Feel Part 1, was a theater release.
Oh, it's like limited U.S. release.
I have no idea. As of right now, all it says is theater
Oh,
release in 8 days.
I just fucking found out. Movie Pass, you know the thing that BG is exploiting the shit out of.
Yeah.
BG and DA.
You just got into it too.
Ooh,
I'm going to
yeah.
be doing it now because Gateway, that theater that shows all the anime movies,
Yeah.
is
Does
on
it?
Movie Pass. So I can see like
Wow.
all the indie shit for free. Well, for, pay a monthly thing, but basically I see enough of it. And like to me, like and that and like basically every AMC, so the Dublin theater near me,
Yeah.
the IMAX theater, actually there's 2 IMAX theaters, both of them, and then there's like another one that is also in that. Like basically all the good movie theaters around me are on Movie Pass. So yeah, I am probably going to be taking advantage of that to go see The
Do it.
Foreigner.
I just saw a trailer for that. It looks really good.
The Foreigner?
It does,
Mhm.
yeah.
I am, again, Jackie Chan fighting James Bond. It's not happening, but, it's in my head. I saw a good clip of, like, him doing roundabout staircase fight scenes are always
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah.
And, like, the last one I remember is Civil War with Cap and Winter Soldier. And, yeah, this one, in true Jackie Chan flair, all the stunts are fucking awesome. That's the best thing about Jackie Chan movies, just like all the stunts are for the most part pretty damn legit, and it's usually always Jackie doing it. The man is made of titanium. I'm curious how many like just pieces of metal that are in his
Did
body.
you DA, did you comment in the live chat, or was that your brother?
No, it's me.
Okay.
Because I firmly believe that it's never coming out.
That just sounds like a BG thing to say. Very
Nope.
pessimistic.
we
I
got
will
we
go
have
to
a
the
year, but
grave.
he's still not he's still
I
not
will
believing.
go to the grave with Kingdom Hearts 3 on my lips.
It's gonna come out. It's just like, I didn't see it in the store. You like walk. We're gonna like walk into a Target. I'm gonna like walk him to it. Fake box.
It's fake news. It's fake news.
Don't believe it. It's not there. I don't believe it. So before we sign off real quick, I'm just going to say a spoiler warning for those that are in the chat and that are listening right now. After the fact, we got to talk about My Hero.
Oh, no, we don't, because I haven't read it.
Never mind. We will not talk about My Hero. God damn you. You are reading it after this podcast and we're talking about it off cast then. Fuckface.
It came out. It didn't come out when I usually read One Piece because I go One Piece My Hero, and then I had to go to work, and then I forgot about it.
And now you've been
Yeah, this chapter. Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Yes.
No, you have to read it now.
So we will be doing that. Do I have anything else on my little list here? Nothing major unless anybody else have anything?
No, we brought up what I wanted to.
2 days. Friday, I get my movie day where I'm going to see My Little Pony and It. Quite the dichotomy, but it'll be
What
fun.
order? What order?
I'm going MLP It. And if I have
Wow.
time, if I have time and if it's good enough, I might see MLP again.
Interesting.
You're going from thriller to from very happy to thriller. That's a hell. Usually people go the opposite. They want to leave the theater feeling happy.
Either that or he's going to be so happy from the My Little Pony movie, like everything that happens in it, he's going to be like, oh, this is wonderful. Kids getting murdered.
That's fine.
Yeah. This is a pony con.
Kid about to be gang
nothing's
raped. It's
new.
like, oh, those hooligans. Jesus.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. The place that I'm going to is right by a mall, so I'm going to check out that mall. It also has a Taco Bell right next to it, and I love me some Taco Bell. It also has a Dairy Queen, which I have not had Dairy Queen in years.
Chorito, macho, burrito. Sorry.
Not in a very long time. Yeah, same here.
So it's just going to be a nice little day for your kid.
All by yourself?
Yep.
All by
I mean, he's going to see an MLP movie. They can still just go with him to see that.
He
Come on.
drove down to Columbus for a convention with people from Michigan for My Little Pony. So, you know what? I don't know.
I mean, you know.
They're everywhere.
Everybody needs a day to themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just leave me alone and let me do me.
I have seen now 2 movies where the theater was just empty.
I hate you!
I think it was Power Rangers. I feel like I can't remember what the other one was. And it's just Power Rangers by myself in the theater. Just nerding out to go Power Rangers when they had to go on. Yeah, if you wait long enough, the movie theaters around here. I think I saw Ghost in the Shell really late, and there's a lot of people that showed up, and I was just like, huh, this is strange. They don't know, apparently. Normies. The lot of them.
Very nice, Amber. Proud of you.
I was just watching a horror film in theaters and then dying
Very
laughing
nice.
after a guy got hit by a bus and dying on the pavement. You know, sometimes those scenes, they get you.
Especially in Final Destination. They're almost comedic the way people
Yeah.
die in those movies.
I mean, stairs. Sad ass
Nice.
AMV. I see
I don't-
stairs in their future.
You see them in their future.
Yep.
I don't know if we told the story on the podcast because it is very racist, and it
Oh.
might not be. But this was when we were super younger.
Context. DA is black. Continue.
We went to go see The Grudge
Oh
in
God.
theaters. It was me, BG, and our little brother.
Context.
And,
They live in Detroit. Continue.
Every time one of the Japanese people said something, we went ha 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 at the end. Like, it is The Grudge. Ha ha ha. And at one point, the phone was ringing, and
So-
we went bring ha ha ha, bring ha ha ha.
So, like,
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were just dying.
did you
in the
realize?
theater.
Well, granted, now I will ask just because you guys were younger. You do realize that's like a French stereotype, right?
No, it was more Speed Racer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
to me,
saw what was
I
going
imagine like a French like like fucking Lumiere Beauty and the Beast.
Mhm.
Oh, I saw that recently, the live action one.
The live action. How was it?
How was
Not bad.
that?
Not bad. Nothing like ooh amazing. Like I remember seeing a friend talk about how like all the old songs that they played and sang were really good. Because I mean at that point it was just like actual musical, and Emma Watson can sing pretty damn good for the Belle song.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't remember the actor's name, but Gaston was done very well. But they also had some original songs, which just they're fine, but like they, it's no Gaston or Beauty and the Beast, like those classics. But overall, like the acting was fine. Special effects were a little
All right.
weird, like somewhat off-putting at times, but overall, I enjoyed it. I now need to watch Jungle Book. I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
Try and
That's not
get my
either.
Disney
I don't know.
fix.
Jungle Book didn't look too interesting to me.
Get my Disney fix on Netflix before it goes away forever.
Goes away forever. Yeah.
And Marvel.
So
and Star
actually, I want to end on this then, Mike. I'm curious now. Since you've had time to play it on your actual rig, what are your feelings on PUBG?
Wars. It's fun. I enjoy the crap out
Yeah,
of it.
you liking it?
Yeah.
All right.
The first squad game that I played was with some of my old coworker buddies, and it was my one buddy's first game ever playing PUBG. It was in the fog. His first
God.
game ever, and we won.
Wow.
Yeah. My buddy Ross got
Impressive.
a hip-fire last kill with the car to end the game. It was pretty cool. We just played a game. Brian, our buddy Brady, and we played a 3-man squad, and we got down to, I think, third. We were the third team.
Yeah.
And Brian was fucking MVPing like nobody's business. He got, like, basically we're on and off, got like 3 kills or whatever. And then we're going towards the circle. It's getting pretty tiny. We're in a boat crossing a river. And as he's driving, we're doing first person. He goes, oh, there's someone there. Runs them over on the land. Teaches the boat, runs them over. Then,
that's the best.
he gets knocked down. Our other buddy heals him, but then the blue came in. He managed to just get out of the blue, heal up. He turns to his right. There's a squad of 3 right in front of him. He just lights them up, kills all 3 of them. We're like, how the fuck did they not see you or kill you?
Yeah.
So at that point, he's at like 7 kills. He, as the blue was coming in, like he was crouched. And we're like, we should crawl there. And he's like, how dare you think I'm gonna crawl to victory? And then,
yeah.
then later on, when the circle went in again, and we're like, hey, you know how we recommended you crawl to victory? He starts crawling. But then he gets behind this rock, is like just inside the circle.
Yeah.
Manages to snipe 3 more people, gets 10 kills throughout the entire game, but then just people had gotten his position and found him and managed to snipe him. But we got third.
What's your highest kill count?
Me, 4 or 5.
Okay.
I do not consider myself that good at the game. But I usually like to dick around when I'm doing solo, where it's just like, military base, let's have some fun. Then I die in 5 seconds. But,
Yeah.
there are a couple of games where I've gotten
military's a slay out dead.
solo. I've gotten into top 10 before, but that's about it. Just playing smart and what have you. I can usually play smart. It's just that I'm not the best shot yet in the game. Still kind of.
Yeah, the problem is it's hard to be a good shot in that game right now because they keep changing like subtle things with recoil and like how the compensators and grips work and whatnot. So it's like nothing is like static. Everything is static right now.
Yeah.
It makes it very hard to really get it down. So you got to be very malleable when it comes to your play style.
Yeah, but I've been having fun. I've been playing with just a bunch of different friend groups since that. Still need to play with you at some point. Then what the next thing I'm gonna do with my computer though is just because PUBG works just fine, and I mean KOTOR is KOTOR. It's a 20-year-old game almost at this point. I need to download The Witcher 3 and just do a stress test to see how beefy I can get this rig to run.
Amber,
it
you
does
want to
run
get PUBG?
It does run decently hot, I will say. After PUBG, I've been playing for a while, and it's compact.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it just everything around it heats it. I mean, I looked and read up on temperatures and stuff like that. It usually gets up to like 70 Celsius, which is fine. That I've read.
Yeah.
So, but if you like touch after like I play PUBG and like I hear all the fans running, if I touch the case, it's like, ooh, that's.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Like, I almost wouldn't recommend playing it on that build. I don't know. I'm paranoid about my parts, but I guess you can afford it. Like my computer, my build is built with consistency of coolness in mind. That's why I got a water cooler.
Yeah, my current computer has the white one has a water cooler, so that's sticking around.
Amber, get it. Amber, get PUBG. We will have an editor's night of PUBG. That would be awesome.
I would love for Kelly to. Well, Kelly has it.
She will not.
Her boyfriend.
Kelly will not like PUBG.
I just want to see her play it once, and I feel like that'd be hilarious.
Oh God, Kelly playing PUBG.
We can make a let's play out of it.
Oh boy.
Me and you could just be capturing, and we could just record the audio. All of us go in TeamSpeak.
God, that's true. Or just Discord.
Either or.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Amber, if you want to get that, that might be a good idea. We could do that. Oh yeah, that'd be a great 4-man squad run through. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Amber, I agree. It does. It sounds like a lot of fun.
And it has to be. It has to be Kelly's first time playing. Like.
Yeah. I agree.
That cannot be stressed enough. It has to be your first time playing, just because. The thing, like, I always freaking mess up. We're gonna end after this discussion, just because, like, when I first started playing, I haven't played games on the keyboard in a very long time. My pinky hurt after my first session playing, just holding shift. And I know you can auto run, but like, you know, trying to be careful and like stop running and stuff.
Oh, I do not have my run set to toggle. That is no.
Well, the equal button, like, that's all the way over there, and it's just if I want to do it, I want to do it.
Oh, I do you use Alt yet or no?
No.
Okay, so if you're running and you hold Alt, you can look.
Oh yeah, I know.
In a 360.
Okay, yeah, that I know.
Okay.
But just like if I'm just running. Like, I know I'm just going to keep running. I'm not going to stop anywhere. And just, like, racing to get out of the blue, I will just hit equal and just hold Alt and look around. Not having to hold Shift or forward. Excuse me. But, what I always do is where it's like I'm running with a squad or whatever, and then it's like, oh, car drop. Or, like, vehicle drop.
Fuck that!
I always get X and C confused.
Or
it's just like,
I used to. When I started, I did too.
Well, it'll be like drop, and I put my gun away. I'm like, shit.
See, but that's the thing. I guess that's because I play with Kevin and his group, and you know how Kevin is. It's all about the aggressive play style. So it's car, light it up.
Yeah, I definitely have a more.
If I can see it, if we can see the vehicle. We're on full auto. We are lighting that bitch up.
I will say, like, my buddy Ross plays very conservatively. Brian can be ballsy and can be conservative. And
that's me. That's how I play.
And then with Kevin, it'll probably just be like, yeah, we're just driving into military base with a car.
No, Kevin will literally just be like, okay, we're gonna drop Yasmaya, grab a boat, go to military, run it into the car, and we're just gonna slay out. And it's just like, what do you mean? He's like, just get a gun and start shooting. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have fun playing with that. He's looking forward to that. But it's PUBG is an insane mess.
Yeah, and I've been hearing good things about Fortnite's battle mode.
Nope. I cannot stand it. It is a giant joke.
I have friends that love it.
I don't know why. Like it's. I don't know what's I'm looking for here. It's too much. Like, I can see why people like it, but it's too much. Also, I cannot stand the style of its art, essentially. But yeah. But I also can't stand the new Battlefront either, so, I mean, that's just me.
Yes, you have very eclectic tastes, I'll call them.
I'm just picky. I say like it is. I am picky.
Eclectic.
Whatever.
Fancier word. Picky does not suit you. All right, we will end the episode there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We'll see you next week, hopefully with a BG present.
Yeah, when he's not dodging the Detroit city streets.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right, guys, later.
See ya.